Hello there, chat. How's everybody doing? Greetings and salutations. Hello there, Tyro. How's everyone doing? Whew. Let's see. Alright. Twitch says we're excellent. Streamlabs is running optimally. Chat is scrolling, and the game is running. So, I think we're good to go. I think I'm good. Oh no! Anything but that! Alright. Well, I think everything seems to be in order. So without further ado, I think it's time we got this party started. And a pretty good way of doing it is by saying, greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is FeatherHoof, and welcome back to another live stream. Hello there, Nick. Lally-ho to you. I'm sorry, lally-ho. We're back with more Final Fantasy XIV today, because it is Final Fantasy XIV Friday. And I've got lots to do in it. I've got summoner quests, I've got scholar quests, I've got beast tribes, and I plan to do as much as I possibly can. So, I think without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and pop right back on into check in on our buddies over at the Dwarf encampment and start our day off with that. Let's see, they're somewhere around here. There they are. A question you will never know the answer to, unless I stupidly stand up. Which hopefully I won't do. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Why? Hello there, bird. First off, I'd like to say hello to you. Oy vey. I may end up regretting this. Let's see what happens. Actually, I don't even know if... Do I even have a... Ooh. How does this work? What? Oh, there you are. Herpeter. Why is this not working? Come on, you silly thing. What are you doing? Why? Nope, that's not right. Maybe that's right? Are you there, bird?
Yes?
Ah, there it is. It works. How are you? How art thou?
Well, look, I just wanted to say one thing, and I don't want this to be long and drawn out. I don't want to take away from your time, but you know, I'm a big fan of yours. There's a lot of big fans of yours out there, and you had a hard time recently, and I just want to say, listen, we missed you, okay? We really missed you. I missed you. And there were a lot of people that were just, you know, we were sitting around talking about, you know, hey, it's kind of lonely around here without, you know, FeatherHoof, and we really missed you. That's all I want to say. We're very glad you're back.
Well, thank you, Bird.
Thank you for letting me speak about this, and I'm going to take off now. That's all I wanted to say. That's all.
Thank you, Bird. I appreciate that. I do. Yeah, it's gonna feel outdated when you know, this goes to video on demand. But yeah, this is my first day back after a bit of a hard time. But I'm not gonna go into it. It's personal stuff that involves more than just me, and it's not right for me to air other people's dirty laundry as well. So it's personal stuff, and it just I wasn't going to even be emotionally or mentally available for this. so I had to take some time off, and I missed all you guys. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you guys for always supporting me. You know, I don't know what I did to deserve all y'all, but I must have done something right. Hello there, little pup. He's actually a human. No, Tyro, shut up. No, no. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I don't know what else to say other than thank you. I was caught off guard by that. Oh, shit. Crap. Hold on a minute. I gotta, hold on a minute. Wait. I gotta break the tension. Why do you smear peanut butter on the road? To go with the traffic jam! I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do but to say lame jokes to break the tension. I don't know. My brain's locked up. Thank you all. Thank you, Bird, so much for that. I go play game now. I gotta. Thank you. Tanking is hard. So is thanking.
I've been putting the prototype through its paces, doing a bit of fine-tuning along the way. I'm happy to say it's now complete.
Can I has?
I reckon I probably could have done it all. Wait. I reckon I probably could have done it all by myself eventually, but having everyone else chip in with the work, it definitely helped. If we keep this up, Watts Anvil will be able to achieve world domination through technology. I need to work on the slogan a bit.
Be able to help with tanking if you need it. Well, I thought you said your sub lapsed.
All right, if we're gonna produce more rolling tankers, we need to find a way to speed up the process. Time for a meeting. We're almost ready to take over, save the world with our tanks. I hope you haven't forgotten about what's in store for you once they're finished. Of course not, but in the meantime, I've got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, fuck, I forgot I had the stupid helmet on. God damn it. That's my character, by the way. I forgot I had the stupid helmet on. You, boy! What the bloody hells do you think you're playing at? Consulting with gogs.
Bunch of stinking, scruffy beards, a lot of them. Watch your tongue, Zamet, or I'll put you in your... Wait, I'll put you out with my pliers. Hops balls! It's the chief! Yeah, and my chief's here too. So this is where you youngins have been all this time. Explain yourselves and spare me any lip-bearding excuse. Oh, lip-bearding I'm sorry. Woohoo! Lip-bearding excuses. Wait, what is that?
A beautiful piece of technology that I demand to have.
Behold, the rolling tankard, one of the lost designs of the great Watts, in the flesh. Well, in the metal, I suppose. But the point still stands. Yes, what the bloody hell's is it? Never mind that. What I want to know is how you got your grubby little mitts on Watts' designs. They were locked up in an unbreakable safe.
Oy vey.
Unbreakable? Don't think so, Chief. I opened that back when I was a nipper. And I thought, it's It's finders keepers. So, I helped myself to the plans inside. You did what? Taking such revered artifacts without permission is strictly forbidden. I should banish the bloody lot of you. Steady on, Chief. I didn't even realize it was against the rules. As for you, young lady, you better have a damn good excuse for this behavior. And I noticed that ethanol mill over there is of GOG design. If I find you've been sharing our secrets with the Thal, your life won't be worth living. You can't go replicating Watts' ideas willy-nilly. For all we know, this could bring about the destruction of Tombra. In any event, his great works are far beyond the capabilities of you whelps. And to make matters worse, the GOG know all about it now. Must have stopped them from building their own tanks and waging war on us.
Hey, Liza.
I don't like the sounds of that. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. Stop sniveling, you two. Why would Watts design something like this if he didn't want anyone to make it? We're carrying on his legacy. If taking the plans is against the rules, why didn't no one here know about it? Surely someone would have known something would have said something around it if it was that severe a crime. Well, you'd think that being in a locked safe would be enough of a deterrent, but obviously not. Bugger my beer, do I have to spill everything out? Truth be told, I've never thought anyone would break the sudden lock like that.
Hey, Shadowtail, thank you. It's good to be back.
I didn't mean no harm by it, honest. Maybe if I explain why I wanted to build Watts' tanks, you'll understand.
You know, to blow shit up. I mean, why else would you build tanks? Oh, and to smash them into each other. Because bumper tanks is possibly like the coolest game ever.
You're cleverer than you look, Ronit. I suppose it's no good having all that technology if we're the only ones who benefit from it.
Not to bring it up now, but maybe doing this is something you should have done when you weren't feeling good. This makes you happy. Maybe. I don't know. But I was too lost in my own head. I wouldn't have been able to.
Let's make one thing clear. If you go producing a load of shoddy work, the Thal will be the laughingstock of Norvrant. Do you swear on Watts' beard that you'll do a proper job of it? We will. To prove that you can produce quality and quantity, I want you to complete the 5 tanks by the next...
I'm sorry, what is that word? Beardtide. The fuck?
Beardtide Festival. Think you can manage that? Yes! Should you fail, every Thal here will be sent straight back to Tomra, and that's not all. Ronit, you must return Watts' hammer. Those are my conditions. Don't disappoint me.
Oh God! Thank you, Bird. I like I said, I missed all y'all too. I did.
We'll be holding a demonstration at the bottom of that hill over there on Beardtide, just you see.
You know, I have a feeling that most people here, I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone here. I think we all, if we were in this world together, I think we'd all just go, just hang out with the dwarves. I mean, for God's sakes, they have a festival called Beardtide. Oh, Beardtide. Never mind. Although they do build tanks while drunk, so I mean. Alright, where are we? Oh yeah, I already read that.
Only 5 by Beardtide? Ha! Why not make it 10? Challenge accepted.
And those two just walked off. Okay.
Ronit, I got something to take care of, but I'll be back soon. Suit yourself.
Alright, what do we gotta build?
The more I think of it, the more it pisses me off. The only reason the chief has given me such a hard time about this is because he reckons I'm not up to the task. I also got a sneaking suspicion he made up that rule and wants his plans just to make my life miserable. He can't bear the thought of me showing him up with my engineering. It looks like the only thing forward is to get those tanks built on the double. You see, beard tie takes place roughly once a year, when it's time for the chief of Tomra to have his beard washed.
Okay, now I want to be in the dwarven tribe, and I want to be the chief, because apparently I can just, like, make up holidays around when I should be groomed?
Ah, no booping!
Mama Blacktail, greetings and salutations to you.
But no booping! Ah, no boops, bird! Judging by the state of it, I say we don't have long left. We need to have as many people working on the tanks as possible, and that means making the workshop a lot bigger. Of course, I've already come up with a plan, but I need you to bring me some supplies. And this time, only your very best work will do. Got that? You'll find everything you need in the Mecha Toad.
Ooh, is that like a battle toad? I like the battle toads. Well, not as much as Streets of Rage, but I still like battle toads. Beep! Request for ingredients acknowledged. What am I building here? Crate of workshop expansion supplies. I can does. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. Let's see. We're down here somewhere. Aha! There it is. It's at the very top. Let's see. Shoot them eyes. 70. High quality. Go! Macro! Produce what I need. Go! 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 Go, ninja! Go, ninja! Go! Go, ninja! Go, ninja! Go! 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 Come on. Come on. Yes! There we go! Woohoo! Yay for macros. My favorite line of TMNT was Splinters. No, 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 no. In TMNT 2, he said, I made another funny. And then, ah ha 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 ha. It was in the first TMNT that he said, I made a funny. Trust me, I watched those two movies a million times. I love those movies. Except for when I learned years later about all the things that you can see in those movies that weren't meant to be seen. And now I have a hard time watching them without seeing them. Like all the times that you can see the actors' faces inside the mouths. Oof. Fireworks through my letterbox. Let's go. I must have further dispatched. This little shit wants to go to jail, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shadowtail that little shit just wants to go to jail. That's the only explanation.
I see we got there in the end.
In the end, I got there in the beginning.
Bug. Ahem. Oh yes, very good. Except for this, slight impurity here. It should suffice, though. Haha, just joking. It's damn near perfect. This will go a long way to making the workshop bigger and better than ever. One thing's bothering me, though. I haven't seen Ozog since she wandered off. I heard from one of the others she was loitering by something called Radiska's Round. Since Chief Zamet almost bloody well banished me for taking Watson's plans, I reckon an even harsher punishment's in store for Ozog. I mean, I bet their chief didn't take too kindly to her giving away the secrets and building us an ethanol mill. Now I know what you're thinking. Look at that daft sod rotting, worried about a grog. Well, I ain't. I just want to know if there's something I should be worried about, which isn't the same thing at all. Even if there was, I doubt she'd tell me or any of the other Thals, so maybe you could have a word with her. Thanks! Appreciate it! If you can find out what her chief said, and if it's any... And if it's any cause for concern, it'd go a long way to put my mind at ease.
Aww, Ronnet and Ozog sitting in a tree, dwarven fucking left and right. Let's see now. Oh, there you are. I found you. Whoop. Okay, I gotta take that head off. I keep forgetting. There we go. That's better.
Oh, it's you. Lauren, is something the matter?
Noise, Shadowtail.
Reddit sent you to check up on me? Maybe he doesn't despise me as much as he'd have everyone believe. Oh dear. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. If you must know, I didn't come down here to sulk. I just wanted to have a look around where the demonstration is due to take place. If anything ruins Ronet's big day, I'll have to wait even longer to pit my skills against this. But, if I'm being honest, there's a bit more to it than that. Warren, will you promise not to tell the others?
Only as long as it doesn't benefit me to tell them. Because if it does, then I might let something slip.
The truth is, I have no plans to return to Comro once this is all over. In fact, I'd already made my decision the day I left. So, it makes no difference to whether I'm banished or not. I couldn't care less what the chief or anyone else thinks about me, as long as I can carry on with my engineering. The feeling of having an idea and seeing it come to life right before your eyes, it's indescribable. Thing is, as one of Watts' descendants, everyone has such a high expectation of me, even as a child. Build this, build that, craft me some copper rings. No, that's not those copper rings, the other sort. When the pressure got too much, I'd sneak away from my teachers to play with the junk I'd collected from around the village.
Aw. Hey there, Flack. Hey, Aquila. How you guys doing?
That's how I first met Ronnet. He was a few years younger than me. He still is, as far as I know. But
Yes, because age is variable. What the hell?
But just like me, he was picking up pieces of scrap metal and imagining all the things he could make from them. When I went over to speak to him, I found that we were as alike as two peas in a pod. He loved to make things just as much as I did, and in that brief time we spent together, we talked all about the ideas we'd had, and even made a sort of mechanical doll.
Aw, it is a Romeo and Juliet story. How cute. A Romeo and Juliet story with booze and tanks.
As a sign of our newfound friendship, I gave him a GOG coin and promised that we'd meet again. But someone must have seen us. When I got back home to my village, my parents forbade me from playing with that Thal boy. And, well, that was the last I saw him. He was so young, I doubt he remembered any of it. But I'll always cherish the memories of that day. That simple joy of making something for its own sake.
If there is a way to catch him. Oh, Lord. I'll have to look at that later. I've got the link open. I'll look at that later. Let's go to check. New Juliet with tanks. Romeo, oh Romeo, my transmission's all fucked up.
Seeing Ronnet and his friends working together reminded me of how I felt on that day. I'd rather be here helping them build something that will make a difference to the whole of Norvrod than only doing what's best for the GOG. And once that's all over and done with, I'll have a chance to prove that I'm the better engineer than Ronnet and claim Watt's hammer. For that is my true objective. Oh, yes. It's true. Well, I suppose I don't really need the hammer as such. I just thought a little competition would be healthy for the both of us. But I have the feeling that you're far too skilled to be taking orders from someone like Ronnet. Why are you helping him anyway?
For the greater good. Wherever these talented hands are needed, I will be there. Someone to be made, presumably. I'll go down the middle road. Why the hell not? Not that heartless.
Well, if the staggering level of incompetence around Watts' anvil is anything to go by, those talented hands of yours will be find no shortage of work. We all have our own reasons for being here, I suppose, and it's not like anyone is forcing us to do this. I'm just glad to have someone other than those boorish thaws to speak to. I mean you, by the way.
Well, thanks. Thanks, Ozog.
Honestly, I don't see how they get anything done over at Tamra. Did you see the way Rotted let their chief talk to him in that ridiculous ultimatum? If they don't get those tanks finished in time, that'll be the end of Watts' anvil, and everything I've worked for will be up in smoke. And worst of all, I'll never get the hammer if Rotted loses it to the stupid wager. Luckily, I have a plan, but I need some time to mull over the finer points. For now, let's get back to the workshop.
Oop, wrong button. That's the button.
Whee!
Yay! It's the Halloween mount! I make the Halloween symbols. Halloween! And Halloween! Ooh, the Halloween event's coming up again soon. Ooh, I can't wait. Hopefully they'll do something unique this year, instead of the same thing they've done for the past 4 years. But we'll see. We'll see.
So, what did she say? She just wanted to look over the demonstration site? Seems she wants us to pass Chief Zemet's test, even if it's only for the chance to challenge me for Watts' hammer. Main thing is, she's sticking around long enough to help with the tanks. But enough talk, let's get to work. Because if this thing doesn't go exactly according to plan, we're done for. Oh gods, I'm not used to this sort of pressure. Oh god! It's too much pressure!
Wow, they added a room. Okay.
Ugh.
Yuck, jury duty. Uh-oh, he looks worried. Why are you worried, Ronnet?
What do you think of the new, improved workshop? There's no way we can fail now, right? Actually, don't answer that. It won't take us anywhere near as long to build the other 4 tanks as it did the first, but we still have our work cut out for us. I'd have to tell the others no sleep till we're done. And don't you go thinking that excludes you. I'm expecting great things from you in the days leading up to the Beard Tide, so no slacking.
So they're going to be washing the chief's beard right there during the demonstration. Watts' anvil is now equipped with everything needed to produce rolling tankards en masse. But with the day of reckoning fast approaching, will Ronnet and his comrades be able to complete the column of tanks that meets Chief Zenith's exacting standards? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. That'd be amazing, Tyro. Yay! I am honored. You have achieved honor status with Watts' Anvil. New Dwarf Beach Tribes available. And furthermore, you'll be able to untake 3 additional quests. Awesome. Which will become available after accepting currently. Awesome. And new wares are available. Please tell me the tank's now available. Please tell me. Can I get it? More lamp. Oh, just the music became available this time around. Fine, I'll take it. Already got that. Dwarven floor lamp is now available. Okay. All right, fine. I guess I gotta go up one more rank. I think there's only one more rank to go. I think. No, 2 more ranks. Okay, so it's gotta work cut out for us. All right. You have some stuff from last time. Enjoy. Eat it. Eat it, you fucks. And give me that rep. Oh, no. There we go. Aw, you two are such a lovely couple. Oh, Lord. Time zones, how do they work? They work like magnets. Oh, hold on. I got a thing to make. There it is. Do I have to do high quality? I gotta do high quality. Macro! So where's the new room, anyway? This room's always been there. Is that it over there? I'll go see the new room. Come on, one more time. Yay! There we go. Oh, there it is. Can I go in? Oh, they won't let me go in. I guess I could just look. It's like the treasure room from the Kojin. Remember that? The turtle people? Yeah, little treasure room that was marked off that expanded every time you did the thing. It went well. It went swimmingly, I must say. It went off without a hitch. We had a good time. I mean, our options of things to do was limited because of you know, things being closed off and whatnot. But we made the best of it. And she says she had a good time, so I'm taking her at her word. She now has more tea than I believe she's able to drink in a lifetime, so. Let's see, what's happening? I'm not sure what type of tea. They're like all this like spiced teas and what was it? Flowering teas? They're like you put these like little spheres in the hot water and they bloom into these really pretty flowers that like flavor the tea. I have a touching story about moving. Sure, I would like to hear it as long as it's a happy. As long as at the end it's a happy story. If it's a sad story, I will I will be very cross with you. Wait, no, wrong button. Damn it. Ta-da! Touch this one. I tried to feed Noodle, but she didn't want it. Uh-oh. Damn it! There was a fail. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. That's better. Come on! There we go. Sheesh. There's a lot of failures. Jesus. I was not doing well that time, was I? Bubblebird! Yay for Bubblebird! I did love the Bismarck theme. Bismarck theme's fun. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that since last time I streamed this, I actually completed all of the shared fates in Shadowbringers. So now I have access to all of the stores. Her tag. She was free to escape and go anywhere, but woke up with her cuddling my arm. Aww, that is touching. That's cute. Let's see. See? All completed. All 6 areas. Aww. Nudes loves ya. Welcome home, Liza. So one of the things that I did get from completing all 6 is a new barding for my bird. And I'm not sure how much I like it, but it is what it is. It's the dancer barding. I mean, I like the sword on the back. It's neat. But the rest of it is just kind of... eh. Ellie! No, I'm not. Bird's lying. I'm not back. I'm a figment of all y'all's imagination. Ooh, I'm about to hit 80. Holy shit. Boom, baby! Level 80 culinarian. Holy shit, I've actually maxed out a crafting class. Now what the fuck am I gonna do? Well, there's 7 other crafting classes, so maybe, I don't know, but anyway. Actually, is there level 80 gear? There is not level 80 gear. At least not currently. Level 80 tools? Do I have that? I already have that. And I have that. Okay. Okay. So we done did all this. We deal with this beast tribe as the most I can do today. But now, another thing I did since the last time I talked to all y'all is I leveled up my gatherers. All 3 gatherers are 70 plus, which now means I can start another beast tribe. So let's go do that. Let me just interpret, even if you are imagining some of my brains. Is it me, or does the tank look like the tank from outside? It does kind of look like that. Only you said like with the little arms on the front. There you are. There you are. Uh-oh. Wait. Wait for it. There it went. Woohoo! Oh wait, this is Ishtola's room, isn't it? Or was Ishtola's room? Ah! No pooping! Eh. Thank you, Ellie. Concerned mother. Thank all y'all. Oh. Hello, concerned mother. What are you concerned about? Are you concerned about the stewards of note? Oh, hello there. You're the sweet young man staying with Master Matoya. Are you not? I've been meaning to thank you for looking after my boy that one time. His name's Valen. You remember him, don't you? Oh, was he the one who was who started his little cult of the great Ronkin worm or whatever it was? He's always running around with his friend Quinfort. You know, the one who so much enjoys hearing the sound of his own voice. Oh, no, he was the one who started the religion. Why, just moments ago, he rushed in here, then went dashing off, shouting about how he'd make discovery of staggering import over in Fanau. Valen, bless his heart, went running after him. I know these parts aren't as dangerous as they once were, and Keenfort apparently has made some friends among the V's. But still, I can't help but worry. Would you be so kind as to follow them and make sure Valen doesn't get into anything over his head? You can tell him his mother sent you. Oh, I'm glad these guys came back in the story. I loved these two. They were fun. What was it? What was the day that? Oh, I got it as a minion. What was it called again? It's been forever. The Great Serpent of Ronka. That's what it was. Well, if we're gonna be doing the quests with these little numbnuts, we should probably get that minion out. Oh, I thought that was something else. I love Fatty. Fatty's like one of my favorite mounts. Both Fatties. It is Ellie. Oh. Blackfoot! Thank you so much for the continued sub, my man. I appreciate it. It's a Choco sub. Oh, down? Did we? Ah, there they are. Yes. Yeah, Keenfort was the interesting one. It's a chunk of blue. What's new? This is new. New Beast Tribe. At least new for me. Oh, thank you, Ellie. Thank you for the bitters. For all the hearts. For the last time, Keenfort, would it kill you to actually explain yourself before you go dashing around the forest like a madman? What nonsense do you speak, Valen? The Keeper of Whispers would never be so insolent as to keep the gods waiting when they would share with them their wisdom. Why, the mere notion is preposterous, blasphemous even. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much. Warren, whatever are you doing here? My mother sent you? Dear heavens. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. As you might suspect, Keenfort's rantings and ravings about the Will of the Wood again. When he ran off shouting about prophecies, I simply had to follow along to make sure he didn't get himself into any trouble. The V's said we were welcome at any time, of course, but would it kill the man to be a bit more circumspect? Healer wants me to show you this. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Why is he up that high? What are they doing? Ah! No! What is that? Ah! No! Uh-uh! Yeah. Oh! Ow! No hitting with pans! I already have enough brain damage as it is! Uh-oh. Eyelash again. Eyelash. Ow. See? The frying pan put an eyelash... Oh, no, it wasn't an eyelash. That was a piece of metal. Or not metal, but, powder coating. Great. Oh, that reminds me. Whatever happened to that squirmy little fellow that Keenfort, for whatever ungodly reason, believes to be the great serpent of Ronka? Does it still travel with you, or did it get squished somewhere along the way? What ignorance is this, Valen? The Divine Protector has returned to slumber in the nest deep in the heart of Roktika, from which it speaks to me in my dreams even now. What, you're currently dreaming? Scree! Found it! Oh, great one! Is it truly you? Return to grace your loyal servant with your presence in this time of need? Truly, the wood has answered my pleas. If the great serpent has been with you all this time, Warren, I can only imagine what sort of dreams he's been having. And yet, as skeptical as I am, the V's seem to put stock in his visions. If there's even a hint of truth to them, who knows what we're in for? Oh, no, now what? God, you bastards. I love all y'all. We're gonna be worried about you, Hovey. I blap you with my nose. Ah, no blaps! Oh, God. I know, my good friend, for I have seen it 1,000,000 times in my... Yeah, that was 2,000s. 1,000,000 times in my visions. The venerable forest is on the verge of entering a new age of harmony, for the great serpent shall let out a mighty cry, and in so doing summon forth they who did serve great Ronka in times of eld. Verily, the arrival of their heirs to wisdom ancient and true is nigh at hand. Now is the time. We must follow where the great serpent leads, and in doing so lay claim to a great future. Keenfort? Not again. I'm sorry to impose, Warren, but would you mind helping me go after him? There's only one path forward through the forest, so he shouldn't be too hard to find. I love these two. Something tells me I should get ready for battle, though. I don't know why, but I feel like I should be getting ready for battle. Well, it's not exactly something I cannot accept. It happens. Or maybe not. I don't know. Just... Okay, I do have to... Alright, fine. I don't see him! Look! Over in that flower bed. Someone's there. Yeah, so they are. However, I shall burrow you in the... Oh, thank you. Alright, who speaks? Who are you, and why do you trespass in our sacred forest? Answer me, or we will be dining on a rat stew this night. Ye gods! Oh, do have mercy! I assure you, yes, most assuredly, that we come in peace! Put down your arms! If my visions speak true, and I have never known them to bespeak otherwise, this mousy fellow and his diminutive companion are none other than the descendants of a proud Ronkan tribe of old. You're from Slitherbow, yes? One of the so-called, Knights Blessed? Hey, if you draw your spear, you use them for stabbity death. There you are. I swear, Keenfort, do you take pleasure in driving me mad? I miss you so much I'd hug you even if I didn't shower from... Oh, God, no, Tyro! I think this guy is a... Did miss hanging with you. Oh, thank you, guys. Forgive me, my friend. Forgive my friend here. He simply cannot control himself sometimes. I promise you Wait. I promise you I'll give him a stern talking to when we get home. Now, Keenfort. Friends of an ally of Ronka, are you? You are quite bold, or quite foolish, to rush forward between a spear point of Aviz as you did. And who or what is this one? I've not seen him I've not seen him nor any of his ilk before. And yet, you say is he descended from a proud tribe of Ronka? Oh god. No! No! Not the hugs! No! I hide. Nope. Ha ha! You can't find me now! Try giving me hugs now! Ha ha! I am hidden from you. Oh god. Ah! Shit, fell down. Okay, that actually was an accident. No! Too much love! Hold on. It's information. Where to get them? Oh dear lord. Oh god. If that just showed up in the mail one day, I swear to god I would fall to pieces. I don't know what I would do if that ever just showed up at my house. I mean, there's gifts, and then there's that. Caramba, I wouldn't even know what to do with that. Even more, just everything I just said, but even more so. That's what if. Anyway, oh goodness. Most assuredly so. For I did foresee his coming in a vision granted to me by none other than the great serpent itself. Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare! Oh my god! Look at it! I want it! Gimme! Give me that! Exactly, I was thinking the same thing! It's Hadun! It's got a hat, it's got the scarf, oh my god! Oh yeah. It's Great Serpent Boykin time. And the courtship has begun. Look, Father, there's 2 of them. Kieran? Here? What? I feel you must be mistaken, but this is understandable. After all, my people have lived in hiding for generations. Few, if any, of those on the outside are familiar with our kind. Alas, how far our noble tribe has fallen. A most auspicious encounter this is! For a friend of the Great Serpent is a friend of ours, yes? Pray, my good sir, do enlighten us to the name of your most ancient and venerable tribe. Ahem, we are the Kitari. You call us an ancient and venerable tribe, and I cannot deny that we are very much that. I'm sorry, I'm just like looking at like how fast they're breathing, and I'm just like, huh, that's an interesting little piece that they threw in there for this tribe, because they're supposed to be like rat people, you know, so they're smaller species, so they're breathing faster. I don't know, I think that's a little interesting little point of what would you call it? Note that they did for where they build up the little species. The Kitari. That is a name I have heard from my elders, and yet I was told that the last the Kitari vanished 100 years ago. Those of us born after the flood never paid the stories much heed, but you say we truly stand before a Kitari in the flesh? However it may be, It is clear that the ally of Ronka and his friends mean us no harm. Let us put down our arms. No, no, no. You drew your spears. Spears cannot be put away until you cause stabbity death. As a dragoon, I know these things. You dishonor your spears! You dishonor your spears! For shame on you! Even if you are sexy bunny girls. Yes? Father and I come in search of a great... I'm sorry. Our feet tack to our past. Great stones buried deep in the cave by his father's... how many fathers were there again, Father? Squee! Chakar! Have you forgotten your manners? It would be untoward not to introduce ourselves to our honored new friends. I am Kitar Natal. Oh, fuck me. God, it's fucking Asian. Oh, God. Okay. I'm Kitari Natal of the Kitari. And this is my foolish child, Kakur Katol. Do forgive us for our impropriety. Yes, do forgive us of our impropriety. For nigh on a century, our tribe has made its home in the shadows of the light, deep in the forest on the far side of the Kitani Rival, by the rushing waters of Raktika Falls. You just met these people, and you're just giving them away the location of your tribe? Doesn't sound like a good idea. We did not always hide in the darkness. This place we now stand was once our home. Then came that fateful day when the skies were flooded with light. Facing certain doom, our forebears fled the forest, but not before a band of the bravest gave their lives to store away our greatest treasures for safekeeping, with the hope that one day their children's children might unearth them anew. These are the artifacts of which my son spoke. The Kitari I'm sorry, what is that word? Stella? I don't know what that word is. I have never seen that before in my life. Mighty stone monoliths and graves with the accumulated knowledge of our people in its entirety. Of course! It is precisely as I saw in the visions of the great serpent bestowed upon me. A proud and ancient tribe of scribes and scholars, the stewards of knowledge of ancient Ronka. Oh, you are most insightful, my dear friend. Indeed, we were once known as the Stewards of Note, a title that fittingly describes both our duties as keepers of written knowledge and the surpassing aptitude with which we pursued the task. Our ancestors served proudly as scribes and scriveners for many a generation of Ronkan emperors. And we even served the purpose of spreading plague and disease on their enemies, because we are rat people. It is a role that came quite naturally to our people. For you see, we are not blessed with the longer lifespans of your kind. Thus, from our earliest days, we have been most meticulous about recording the happenings and learnings of our lives in precise and painstaking detail. And I just slapped myself for some reason. Ow. The Qatari or more specifically the carvings and etchings that grace the surfaces, represents the summation of all the knowledge and wisdom we have acquired over the years. They represent, one might say, the collective memory of our people, passed down through the ages from generation to generation. Stela. Huh. I'll go with that, because I have no information to the contrary, so I believe you, Flack. Long have we dreamed of returning here for the search for our stones, and reclaiming our legacy. And yet, nasty, nasty sin-eaters and worse stood in our path, making the journey far too perilous to even attempt. Then one day, the skies turned dark. I trembled in terror, but next thing I knew, the great serpent was hopping and squirming beside me. He told me that a path through the Revel had been cleared, and we were free to go home at last. Precisely. And so it was
So it was that my boy and I received the blessing of our fellow Kitari and became the first of our kind in generations to return to this part of the Great Wood. Unfortunately, we were immediately set upon by all sorts of nasty creatures, forcing us to retreat and ponder our course of action. Where we came upon you and threatened you a spear point. Pray forgive us, allies of Ronka. We knew not who you were, nor all you had suffered to arrive here. You intended to remain here in the Great Wood to search for these stealer of yours, was it? Worry not. We shall tell all in the whānau of you, that you are friends and not to be harmed. And with that, we must be on our way. Go in peace. They need to go kill something because they dishonored their spears. Go! It's okay. I give you leave. As a level 80 Dragoon, I give you leave to go do this. Dear me. That was a close one, wasn't it? I was all but certain Chakul and I were going to end up skewered. Were it up to me, I would have left the boy behind for his safety. But he is ever a curious... But he is ever a curious one, and would hear nothing of it. I'm not a child anymore, father. I am all of 3 summers. Oh my god, he's 3 years old. Oh, they just say they don't live that long, so... 3? What? When I was 3, I could barely walk straight. Oh, I do not doubt that is so good, sir. But for our people, the oldest of whom would be lucky to see 20 summers. Shakil here is almost a Kitari grown. But enough about us. Oh god, that would be a horrible life, only living 20 years. Oof. But enough about us. If I might change the subject, you know your way around the Great Wood, yes? I have reason to believe that our forefathers buried the stealer in a cavern that extends deep into the mountains near the Oxdalen Gap. Perhaps you might be willing to... Squee! Squee! Come, father, we must follow him.
But of course! It all makes sense now. It is the great serpent who guided you here to us, and now, together, we must heed its clarion call. Say no more, great stewards of Ronka. It would be our honor to assist you in your noble cause.
That is most kind of you, good sir. In that case, pray allow me to oblige. Let us follow where the Great One leads.
You know, he's no Hildebrand, but I'll take him. I would prefer a Hildebrand, but I'll take Keen for it. No, they have... Boing, 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 boing. Popper! No more Popper. There's that too. Keenfort's just funny in him just being stupid.
Father, could this be the place? Let us see now. The mark on the cave's entrance appears to be an ancient Ronkan ward. This is promising, and yet problematic. Do allow me to explain. We Katari worship Oxdalen, god of the deed and the world below. Our forebears no doubt believed that if they sealed away the stealer deep in the bowels of the land, Dalen himself would watch over them and keep them safe until the very day their descendants returned.
There it is! I heard daytime happening. Most fascinating. Though knowledge of Ronkan tradition is impressive indeed. However, do you manage to know so much, despite your chronicles of history being lost to you for so long?
Many ruins can be found near Raktika Falls. Within the woods we have called home since the flood. We have made an effort to explore and excavate them as best we could, that our Ronkan roots would not be entirely forgotten.
Most admirable goal! And one near and dear to my own heart as well. For you see, I am one of the Knights Blessed, who traveled to these parts after the flood. I too have a deep personal interest in the beliefs and traditions of the ancient civilization that once flourished here. In fact, I have done extensive research looking into my own ancestors, and was pleased to discover that I could trace my lineage back to none other than the great sage Dwaddle himself. And A true ally of Ronka. Why, as the V's tell it, his coming was foretold by the last emperor himself.
The descendants of Ronka and their allies reunited across the years. Oh, joyous day! This meeting must truly be a gift from the Great Serpent.
Fluffy! Hello! I can vouch for Warren here. He is the very man who drove the Light Warden from these lands. As for the descendant of the great sage, what's his name? I suggest you let at least half of his ramblings go in one ear and out the other.
Could it truly be? But yes, a hero stands before us. We watched your battle in the Ravel from the shadows. The moment you struck down the beast of light, we knew that a new age was nigh. Oh, never have I seen such gallantry and valor.
It depends. What's on the pizza?
I saw the battle. Never have I seen such valantry and galore. At any rate, my good sirs, I am keen to begin the excavation, but I fear it won't be so simple. The warning seal here bars our entrance, and we have to find a way to break it if we hope to proceed. If what I have gleaned from my research is correct, this will require an object of immense arcane power, a relic that will speak to the seal and convey that the Qitari have returned to claim what is ours, an object imbued with the mythical energies of the forest itself.
The classic margaritas. I'll take it.
Yes, an object that, with the glow of the great wood. As you always say, Father, I shall find it for you. Your enthusiasm is admirable, Chakarl.
God, what are these names? Chakarl, Guitarl. What are they, Klingons?
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. This is a perilous place, and I have no intention of seeing you get snatched up by some terrible beast.
Jesus, dude, cut the umbilical cord already.
And so I turn to the hero of the Ravel and the son of Dwartel. My good sirs, might you know of someone who could aid us in our search?
You can trust me. I'm a fisher.
Oh, lucky day! Clearly you are not merely a hero on the battlefield, but a man of many talents indeed. We would be ever so indebted to you if we could impose upon you just this once.
Right, just once.
Yes! We would be most indebted, my good madam. What was it, sir? Father, I can never tell which is which. Enough prattling, Chakurl. We must find a way to open this portal at once, that we might summon our fellow stewards here and begin searching for the stealer in earnest. Oh, ally of Ronka, Gitarl Natal of the Qitari, bows down and beseeches you. Will you lend us your aid and help my people reclaim our long-lost legacy? I promise you the debt will not go unpaid. I realize I ask much of you, and so soon after we met, needless to say, pray take as much time as you require to consider our offer. Should you be inclined to offer your strength and wisdom to us, just say the word.
Yay for Lahi. No, I didn't want to talk to you.
I am happy to greet you again, my good sir. What say you? Have you given any thought to my entreaty?
The ally of Roka stands with you! Powerfully spoken, Warren! Thus, this shall mark a new dawn in the annals of Ronkan history. As the great sage is my witness, I say, let the Qitari rise a glory anew!
We are truly in your debt, ally of Ronka. I entrust the vital task of finding an object with the glow of the great wood to you. As for where to begin your search...
Leave it to me, my long-snouted friend. Yet you may have noticed that the serpent of your dear Chakurl brought along has a rather distinctive pattern on your scales on his most exquisite body. I have reason to believe that this pattern will indeed lead us to that which we seek. Scree! Hark unto the serpent's cry, and know that the points of light that glow amidst the stripes represented those precise spots with ether that flows through the great wood and most densely concentrated. Behold! Here, in the western reaches of I'm sorry, I think you forgot the vowels in that word. In the reaches of Major's regret, conveniently marked by this slimy little scar, we can see what is doubtless a convergence of sorts. If anywhere, it is there we will find the denizen of the deep, whose scales are imbued with sufficient power to breach the seal. I might add that, if my encyclopedic knowledge of forest fauna serves me well, these creatures are known to have a particular fondness for fruit worms. Oh, if the son of Dwartel says it's so, then surely it would behoove us to pay heed. When you return with the relic, pray let Shakirl see it at once. Pray that Shakirl see it once. I would have my boy gain first-hand knowledge of the wisdom of his forefathers. Okay. How do I get... Okay, wait. There's the thingy. But where do I get it? What did he say? A fruit worm? Do I have that in my tackle box? Where's my tackle box at? I don't think I do. Oh, I do! There we go. Works for me. Whoop! Now we gotta go down to Major's regret. Huh. How fitting that Rama's steed would be the one that we ride to go through this forest. Wait, I'm going too far to the west. I just need to go start going south. Damn it. I think this is a song that we fought a boss to. It's so kind of tame. Oh, there it is. Picks up a little bit. Not that much, though. They're like, we'll let it pick up a little bit, but not too much. Hooray! I found a butt. I found a big rocky butt. Yoink. And now, I fish. I said I fish! Alright, who brought the bears? For fishing, there's got to be some bears. Come on, where are them bears at? They better be cold bears, too. Found it! Well, that was fast. No. I see two bear, and a grizzly. Not those kind of bears. Not bears. Bears. Not, can't you tell the difference there, Blackfoot? Can't you tell the difference when I say the difference between bear and bear? What the hell's wrong with you? How about two understand? Two, you understand that? When I talk about bears and bears? I mean, how you gonna get along alive right now? You don't know the difference between bears and bears. The hell, man. You have returned, and what's this? Do I see something glowing on your person? I don't know, do you? Well, bears are bears? Bears with bears? Oh, well that's just a waste of bear right there. Don't get bear to no bear. Bears with the bears? What the hell, man? Why, it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh my god. He can't tell the... Chikuro can't tell the difference between genders, so he just says Sir Madam.
Well, thank you, Sir Madam. Was it Madam, Sir? Now Father says I need to simply point it at the door. And...
I think the V's use J as a vowel, if you follow the lore.
Maybe. That's not a fish!
That's not what I dug up. Or fished up. Bull crap! I did not go out as a miner. I went out as a fisher. Get it right, game. And I'm out. I'm not going down there.
My word! It opens! Oh, splendid! Splendiferous!
My favorite word. One of my favorite words is splendiferous.
Splendiferous! Splendiferous indeed! Look, Father, the seal is broken!
I love this kid.
It has, Shakur. It has. And with this, after 100 years, we stand on the verge of reclaiming our legacy. No, don't push me down the hole! But our task has only begun. There will be digging. Yes, much of digging. And delving. We must relay the triumphant tidings to our tribesmen and summon them here to assist in the excavation. Yes, from this day, the stewards will not rest until a new page in the annals of Kitari history has been writ. Do not worry, Father. I will work as hard as any steward to reclaim our legacy. Oh, Sir Madam Warren, will you help us in our quest, yes?
New beast tribes! Yay! Sealed tight for a century, the door to an ancient cave now lies open, and the Kitari excavation effort can begin in earnest.
Good Warren, you must meet my mother. Mother will be running the camp and seeing that everything is in order. Isn't that right, Mother? Yes? My son speaks true. Reclaiming our history is about more than grand discoveries and ancient artifacts.
Oh my god, how the fuck do you say that? Couture Pasol? Couture Pasol. Quato. Your name is Quato now. Quaid, start the reactor.
It is much that must be done to ensure we can go on about our daily lives in this place, and so I would call upon you for aid from time to time. If you would not be disinclined to help us.
Will the steward's excavation effort succeed? Will the lost stealer of the Kitari return to the light, that young Shakurl might one day know the wisdom of his ancestors? Or are the ancestors' secrets destined to stay forever shrouded in the darkness? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Super. Squee!
Hooray! I did good. I am now friendly.
Although I thought I was always friendly, but, you know, fine. Yeah, see how it is. I have to be proclaimed friendly, apparently. Let's see what you got. Show us what you've got! Ah, okay. Got some new tools going on here. Good. $77. I'm so close to 77. I'll wait to upgrade until I can get to 77. Oh, it's just the same. Oh man, that's kind of that's disheartening. It's the same thing as the crafter, only color palette swapped. Oh man. Huh. That's Mender. What? Purchase items. Fruit worms, geisel greens. That's all? Okay.
Okay, well, I'll do the dailies on my own time. For now, let's go ahead and, I got some summoner questing to do, so I'm gonna. Summoner and scholar quests to do. So let's get on that. Because I want to summon Bahamut, damn it. I want the power to summon Bahamut. I don't know yet, Tyro. Maybe yes, maybe no. Depends on how fast I'm able to do all this stuff first. Looking good. Looking good. Ooh, what sword you got there? Claymore of the Round. Ah, okay. Nice. I can put the eye patch on. I see. Oh, and he's dead. We killed him. Finally. Woof. No, I did nothing of the sort. Uh-uh. That's all lies. Ooh, bunch of level ups. I'll take it. Lies. All lies. Well, see, if you want a Durgan hug, you gotta pick the right Durgan for the season. You know, if it's in the middle of the summer, you want to go fight an ice Durgan, you know, to give a hug to, so cool you down. Middle of this winter, you know, gotta find a good, you know, fire Durg to heat, you know, warm you up. You know, you gotta find a Durg for all seasons. You know, when your portable electronics are low on battery, you go find a lightning Durg to give a hug to. You know, you just gotta find the right Durg for the right situation. No. Yes, you are. Cool. You there. Oh, why did I even look at that? I know I wasn't going to get anything there. Character? No. Item? No. Said I got a new thing. Oh! These ones. Eh. I gotta pick that shit up later. Just gonna put it right into my, Oops! Nah, screw it. Yeah, hold on. We'll check just on the safe side. Yeah, okay. Hello! A book with bite. Oh, we're gonna go get the Monster Book of Monsters? No carb pancakes with milk tea. Huh. Sounds nice. You find undead her, you know. Warren! I've had the most fascinating news. It would seem that the ruins of ancient Alleg have yielded to us a tome containing unknown secrets of the summoner's arts. The tome in question is currently being kept under Rambro's watchful gaze at our dig site in Mordona. I'll be heading there shortly myself, but I would not begrudge you an earlier peek. Well then, I will do just that. I approve the Qatari Beast Tribe. You actually have choices to make, so I look forward to seeing what you're going to choose. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Griffin! Yay! Look at that big old mean face.
Oops, that was a rock. Ride me! Oh, I thought you might be along. Here, Warren. A prize such as this should be in your keeping. Are you saying those are Karens? We uncovered it not terribly far from where we excavated the evoker's attire. I've judged the tome to be some manner of manual for summoning magic, but alas, I was unable to decipher the writings. It is fortunate, then, that such a task falls directly with Yamitra's field of expertise. Speaking of which, would you mind taking the book to her yourself? She said whether she had been held up by some dreary business in Revenant's Toll. Pray, do be careful. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. I actually got possibly what's the cutest minion of all time by leveling up Fisher. I got the Castaway Chocobo Chick. Look at him, little blue Chocobo Chick with a life preserver on it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god, that's adorable. Look at the little waddle it does. Look at the little waddle with the little life preserver on it. I love it. I leveled up Fisher. You level up Fisher to at least 50. And then you go to a spot between 9 a.m. and 3:59 p.m. Eorzea time. And you double mooch. You mooch, and then you mooch again. And pray to the God, you pray to RN Jesus. Mooch is what it's called when you get a high quality fish, and then you just use it as the bait to send it back out again. And then the fish you get off of that mooch, it has to be high quality, and then you mooch again with that high quality fish, and you have a percentile chance that you'll get a three exclamation points show up, and it will be the Chocobo Chick. My apologies. Trifling but unavoidable matter prevented me from making directly for the dig site. Now, shall we take a closer look at this elegant tome? Yes. It gives me the power to summon Bahamut temporarily? Yes. Oh my. It is rather more shabby than what I've come to expect from the great works of Aleg. But let's not be discouraged. The content is what truly matters. Fine observation. Principia at your service. I am a humbly familiar with the doctrine of summoning. Oh my god, it is the Monster Book of Monsters. That is straight up the Monster Book of Monsters. Have we awoken a sentient tome from some ancient library? Warren, we must keep it contained. Have I somehow given offense? Strange, for I am not equipped with offensive capabilities. And part of the art of summoning is my function, and an instructional manual is my form. A manual, you say? I hope that we actually get this as a minion. Please tell me we get this as a minion. Correct. When open in the presence of summoners, I am bound to awaken and share with them the secrets of summoning. The young master there is in possession of an active soul crystal, yes? 'Twas the soul crystal that awoke you. Correct. Only one who carries a soul crystal and is bathed in the ether of an icon may wield the power of a summoner. I sensed one worthy of my instruction and was thus compelled to introduce myself. Icon? That is the elegant word for primal. Excuse my need to clarify the obvious, but you are a construct created to teach summoning magics to any potential student you encounter? Why would the ancients have deemed such a thing necessary? Summoning came into being for the purpose of eliminating beings, specifically those beings known as icons. Primals. Once these entities have all been vanquished, however, new Eggy cannot be harnessed. Old summoners perish, and so too does their art. It was upon glimpsing this bleak future that a certain master summoner set forth crafting yours truly. Inscribed with arts of tremendous power, I exist to teach others how to safeguard their existence. Fascinating. Your creation speaks to the heart of the discipline's rarity. Summoning Summoning harnesses the power of primals for the sole purpose of destroying them, and the new summoners arise only in an age when primals are rife. With the absence of living mentors, a true succession of the arts is never achieved. Principia, are you then to instruct Warren in the lost secrets of Alec?
I am eager to oblige, but there are certain obligations. Ere the seal upon my higher knowledge can be unlocked, the student must first overcome the 3 challenges I am I'm sorry. What is that? Ensorcelled? Is that a word? Is ensorcelled a word? Challenges I am ensorcelled to present. Huh. Well, considering how it refers to primals as icons, I'm inclined to believe that we have an authentic Allegan relic in our hands. What say you, Warren? You undertake these challenges?
Does a bear shit in the woods? With bear? Does a bear with bear go out and shit in the woods? With other bears?
The first challenge is the test of power. The trial is designed to elevate the raw magnitude of your arcane talent by pitting you against a predetermined opponent of carefully measured fortitude, also known as I manifest a monster and you fight it.
Mayhap not terribly wise to attempt that in the middle of a town. Why don't we find ourselves a less populated area out near the singing shards? Ah, that sneeze from earlier is coming back.
There we go. Now where are we going? Whee! Don't get this one often. Behold! Dandruff from the sky! Does a bear with bare hand go out and shit in the woods while drinking bear? There you are. Shall we begin the test of power, Master?
Master? You treat your pupil as a superior, Principia?
Such was the way in which I was written. Ah, and if my full name begins to tire your tongue, you may as well... Yeah, you are welcome to call me Prin, or Pia.
Ooh, I rather like Prin. Ahem. I mean, let us proceed with the challenge.
Alright, bitch. Let's go. The ass is mine. Oh, wait, no. I'm not supposed to go. We can't have that. Whoop! Its ass is dead! Of course, it doesn't help that I'm like, 10 levels above its levels, but still, shut up.
A crushing victory, Warren. Who would argue the potential of modern summoning after that display?
You have bested the first challenge, Master. There are few summoners in Alec's long history who boasted this degree of native might. Oh, Lord Fluffy, don't do that.
Furthermore, that you have achieved such potency through naught but the study of ancient wisdom is simply astonishing. With a little polish to your technique, guiding you to loftier heights of power should be astonishingly simple. I thought Warren's technique more than sufficiently polished, but you say there is room for improvement. I see we shall have to adjust our yomstick for perfection if we are to rival the practitioners of the past.
Indeed. If you would know more of the past practices, then you need only ask.
Actually, I do have a question for you, if you would indulge me, Warren. Bryn, in which age were you created? You appear to lack the technological advancements that were predominant in constructs of the latter days of Alec's civilization.
Another excellent observation! I was penned by Master Sari, a preeminent summoner of his time. He was, in fact, likely the last master summoner of the Allegan Empire's reign. Were I to date myself by your culture's notion of history, my creation would have taken place at a point just before the Empire's collapse. In other words, solidly within the richest era of aetherochemical discovery. One might reasonably wonder why this wonderful science was excluded from my invention, and I assure you, there is a reason. In the beginning, the Alex rose to superiority through their mastery of magecraft. It is told that the very first wielders of summoning magic made do with grimoires fashioned of leather and ink and parchment. They came to
There came a tipping point, however, when the mundane sciences began to progress with ever-growing rapidity. These advances were married with the arcane, and etherochemical technology was born. Even as the harnessing of lightning energies gave rise to new recording mediums, techniques were developed that allowed complex arcane geometries to be instantly plotted. Traditional grimoires were replaced by devastatingly efficient and elegant weapons. The convenience of these tools, however, did not lend themselves well to the instruction of initiates. Beyond such considerations, the new mediums could not be pursued without dedicated machinery, and their manufacture was no simple matter. And so the summoner who breathed life into you decided that tombstones and the like were not the ideal method for passing on his accumulated wisdom. Correct. He chose for me the primitive form of a book, and described within my pages a bounty of potent incantations that required no machine to be cast. A history book or a thesaurus. Thank you, Prin. I thought only to satisfy my academic curiosity, but I found myself swept up in your description of the past. You truly are a creation of incredible age. And thank you for your patience, Warren. Shall we return to Gridania? Okie dokie. Gridania, away! Oh, Snowcat's on. Aww. I can't. I got things I gotta finish. Yes, I do. Don't you try to guilt trip me. Don't you do it. There, I farted. See what you made me do? I don't know if that caught on the mic or not. It was pretty loud. Oh, God, it stanks. Oh, that was a bad one. Whew! That was a bad one. I just hotboxed myself. Oh! That's an eye stinger. Oh, God. I see you. Well done, Warren. We are one step closer to revealing a new secret of ancient Alleg. Prin will issue the next challenge after you've had a chance to reveal your studies and hone your abilities to a new level of perfection. What the hell is a gladiator doing over here? Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a character. That's actually a... Oh, yeah, that was the dude from the last campaign, the last Summoner campaign, wasn't it? I've decided to keep the familiar here at my side for the moment. Even with as many wonders as Eorzea holds, folk tend to panic at the sight of a fanged tome that jumps around on its own accord. Oh, pay no mind to Captain Wolf. He obviously wishes to secure my services for some task or another. But we have more important matters to attend to. Ta-cha-cha-cha-cha. Next Summoner Event will be at level 63. Well, I'm good for that! Can be reviewed in your journal. They can? Really? Where? Can they? Huh. I don't see. Really? Where? You lied to me, game. It's passing. Look at the ceiling fans dissipating it. Performing for Prin. Greetings, Warren. It would seem that Prin would speak with us about the second challenge. Congratulations, Master! You are sufficiently prepared to undertake the next test. to that I asked him to. Wait, what? Oh, goodness. Excuse me, Prin, but how can you tell? By analyzing the patterns of Master's ethereal emanations, I can gauge the strength and precision of his recently cast incantations. Of course, Master must attempt to challenge the challenge itself before I can provide an evaluation to a proper degree of accuracy. This will be a test of skill. To administer this trial under the prescribed conditions, however, I must request the assistance of several more summoners to play the role of antagonists. Several more summoners? In this day and age, there will be no easy feat to arrange.
Come now, Yamhitra. Solution is right under your nose. Warren, Odins have caught the attention of the highest echelons of the Flames. After learning what you're capable of, we've begun an initiative to take our very own summoners into battle against the primals.
Shit, it starts. Oh, goodness, Fluffy. Good luck to you.
A number of soldiers under my command have already begun intensive training. I handpicked veteran soldiers of our expedition against Ifrit, and they've been issued with soul crystals we claimed from the Asians.
Aye, and Captain Wolf has been howling in my ear for days, begging to enlist your aid as some kind of drill instructor for the ethereally gifted.
But now you're in need of summoners for this trial of yours, yes? I'm prepared to offer my regiment's full cooperation. All I ask in return is a few morsels of advice for your acolytes.
For the acolytes. It seems to me a fair trade, and my enchantments do not restrict me from instructing neophyte summoners in the fundamentals of the art. Very well. I suppose such an arrangement could prove convenient for us all. Gordon Ramsay just puts a character on. Yes, but it's a fun character. It's fun to watch.
I knew you'd come around. Meet me at Camp Bluefog, and I'll assemble the troops for inspection.
Get out of here, Immortal Flames Captain. I am a Twin Adders Captain, which makes me better than you, by way that the fact that Twin Adders is yellow, brown, and green, which are three of the best colors of all time. Or at least yellow and green are. Ooh, man, I am burpy as hell. Let's see. Where's he at? There he is. Oh god, they're all just just clustered up there, aren't they? Look at you, calling yourselves summoners. You don't look nearly as cool as me. Look how cool I am. And you are not that cool.
Looks like we're all here. Let's get on with the briefing, shall we?
As you command. The second challenge will evaluate the elegance of your technique as opposed to the magnitude of your miasma. First, I shall infuse the eggy of your opponents with secondary enchantments, and then you are to engage the entities in combat. Prin explained to me that the enchantments store the ether expended during the battle and allow you for an in-depth analysis of your flair for death flares, as it were. In any case, I expect you to pass with flying colors.
Right. I suppose you should know who you're up against. Designation and rank.
Summoner Crispin, Private, First Class. We're grateful for aught you can teach us, sir. Summoner Denise, Sergeant. I'm new to the spellcasting, but I've seen my share of combat, sir. Crispin and I are to fight you as a pair. Summoner Jetasamu, Lieutenant. You've more than a few admirers in the barracks, Warren, sir. But that don't mean we'll go easy on you.
Enough chatter! Quick march to the training ground! Give the word to Crispin and Denise when you're ready to battle their Eggy, Warren. After that, you'll be facing off against the Lieutenant's Beast. You won't be attacking my troops directly, so give it all you've got.
Yeah, I don't know why they call them Eggies, Tyro. I don't know where that word derives from, but that's what they call, when you're a summoner, that's what they call the... Because they're not icons, they're not primals, they're little teeny versions of them. So they call them Eggies. I don't know. Whoop. Hurrah, brioches. I'm prepared to neigh all over your biatches' faces.
Prepare yourself, sir. Denise and I will now summon our servants to battle.
Aye, a pair of Ifrit for you.
Bring it.
Whoop. Oh, I do this. Beep. Hi, how you doing? You finished warming up on them members then? Because even together, me mates Eggy don't hold a candle to the inferno I can summon. Right, let's bring the flames! Oh, okay, yours is just a teeth. Well, why do I keep doing that? I keep forgetting I have that skill. Oh, why'd I do that? That was dumb. Beep. Beep. He did. I could have used Fester, but I forgot. What am I supposed to... Oh, there we go. I was to say that. What do I do now? Ah, I had hopes for that one, but you snuffed him out right quick. Not much of a trial, eh? Well then, you're lucky I fought... You're lucky I fought another primal during my time with a company of heroes. Ah, you're not the only summoner that can command more than one ethereal beastie. Say hello to your final opponent, Titaneggy! Just a hamburger. I want a hamburger. Can I have a hamburger? Beep. I'll take my time deciding what to do against you. Let me think. Beep. Bloop, bloop. You're dead.
All in! I hope my summoners put up enough of a fight for you. Anyway, shall we hear what the book has to say?
I have ruminated upon the swirls and echoes of your battle, and the picture is clear. Your technique is, without a doubt, a thing of exquisite beauty. Consider the second challenge conquered.
Well, that's good news, if hardly surprising. After all, you did sweep through the Eggies like a storm through a field of dandelions.
How you doing, Tristram? Having a good one? Thanks. You've opened me eyes. I see I've some work to do before I truly master the discipline. I'm glad to know we've been of service. Now, we really must be returning to Gridania. Look at the cutie. Look at the little cutie down there. The cutie. Thank you, sir. This was truly an enriching experience. Aye. Pray trade with us again in the future. I can't. You're lowly immortal flames, and I am a captain of the Twin Adders, which makes me better than you. I can't be seen training immortal flames. The notion is absurd. Oh god, the circle's growing! I see y'all. Boo! Ah! Snow looked at me! Run! I saw that. She gave me the death glare. I saw it. Terror forced you. I want to complete the quest and be able to summon the Bahamut. I want to summon Bahamut. Tyro is following me. Hello. Congratulations, Warren. With your impressive demonstrations of power and skill, you've already conquered 2 of Prince 3 challenges. As we come to the final trial, however, Prin would further our education on elegant summoning. I understand, Ellie. It's not like, there's any time limit. like I said before, you can play the game up to level 60 and the game's like the main game and the first expansion completely free at your leisure. So I mean, you know, it ain't going anywhere as far as I'm aware. No, not Baphomet, Bahamut. First, I would ask what you know of the rise and fall of the summoning in Allegan Empire. I was made to cover rather a lot of history, you understand. From our research, we have learned that summoners were initially lauded as heroes for their success against the primals. When certain of these mages began to abuse the arts for personal gain, however, the adoration of the populace shifted towards an oppressive hatred. Correct. We speak now of the latter half of the Third Astral Era. My creator, Master Sari, was one of those who expended his energies on the destruction of primals, even as he fled from the relentless persecution. Alongside his disciples, he triumphed over Belias and many other... Hey, they're actually talking about Belias. Wow. Are we actually going to get the Final Fantasy XII primals in here? Or the Final Fantasy XII summons, the icons? That'd be interesting. Elias. That was the name of the elder primal with whom Tristan once drew power. Master Sari must have been mighty indeed to defeat such a foe. Yet he still knew fear. The thought of the grand disciple of summoning would fade into The thought that the grand discipline of summoning would fade into oblivion was more than Master Sari could bear, and so he sought to preserve its legacy and provide for his successors. My creator was well versed in the aetherochemistry and held a particular interest in the technology of information. Broadly speaking, he researched methods for producing arcane geometries without grimoires and experimented with machine-enhanced Egi. He eventually abandoned both of these technologies, deeming them unsuitable for the instruction of future generations. Hoping to provide guidance to those summoners yet unborn, he instead began writing and enchanting a work that would survive down the ages. He made me. Such an accomplished personage. Why then have I seen but scant mention of his name in Alec's histories? Alright, don't you save the BFG ammo for the Cyber Demon's second phase? I don't know if you have to. It sounds like a thing I would do, but I don't know if you have to. As you said yourself, it was an age when the adulation of summoners experienced an extreme reversal. It is likely that Master Sari's achievements were struck from the records, even as his loyal pupils were struck down in the streets. I was shut in a storeroom, abandoned to my slumber, like some common treatise on trade agreements in the southern provinces, and thus I can tell you naught of what befell my creator in his later years. I expected a dry recital of the history of summoning, but you shared with us your personal narrative. It is clear you hold a great deal of respect for Master Sari. I am a familiar. I simply relay information as I was enspelled. This lecture is now over. As you wish, Prin. Well, Warren, it would seem class is dismissed for the moment. I suggest you recuperate from this day's trial and look toward preparing yourself for the final challenge. Okay. I liked Doom 2016 better than Doom Eternal. But yeah, Doom is fun. An existential crisis. Okay. The time has come, Warren. Prin is ready to administer the final trial. Yes, your third challenge is at hand, Master. I should be glad to at last share the wisdom that has long lain dormant within my pages. Thus far we've had evaluations of raw power and refinement of skill. What then will this third challenge seek to test? That I cannot tell you. Cannot or will not? I do not keep this detail from you for the sake of my own amusement. It must be secret. Were you aware of the test's purpose, such knowledge would unfairly affect its outcome. Now, I don't know, Tristan. I don't know how else to say it. It's EGI. Eggy. Eggy. What I will tell you, however, is that this trial requires conditions that are akin to the actual battlefield. As such, I must ask that you call fellow summoners to your side, and arrange a location where you might join hands against a most realistic primal threat. Well, this ought to be welcome news for Captain Wolf. I shall see if his acolytes are available. Greetings, this is Yamhitra. Yamhitra! Of the Sons of the Saint Koinake? Hi, I have a favor to ask. Well, Captain Wolf was more than eager to accept our request. He even offered to arrange exclusive use of the section of Seal Rock. He says there will be an airship waiting in Ulda to fly us to the island. Shall we rendezvous at the landing once you are prepared, then? This will be the final and most grueling challenge. Pray ready yourself, Master, that you are not reduced to so much gruel. I don't want to be reduced to gruel. I want to summon Bahamut. I want to summon Bahamut. What I want to do. Look at this, right there. Summon Bahamut. I want to do it. I can't. Teleport there. Some people are having fun over there. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Is there a risk of, like, destroying the entire world if you summon him? Nah, I'll be fine. The world will be fine. Yes, please. Look, the world will recover once I'm done having my fun. I won't destroy it outright. I don't know about you, Warren, but my nerves are beginning to get the best of me. Captain Wolf and the others have already landed on Seal Rock, so let us not delay the challenge any further. Who could that be? Oh! Summoner Jajasamu. How might I... Pardon? By whom? Wait, Lieutenant? Can you hear me? Blast. The call was cut off. Warren, our immortal colleagues are under attack. The situation sounds dire indeed. All the summoners were crippled by injuries, and Captain Wolf alone fights to keep the foe at bay. Our planned battle has become rather more real than we anticipated. We best explain matters to the pilot and arrange a rescue party. On it! Ambush, you say? Understood. I'll put in a call for reinforcements, but my ship is ready to depart now if you are. Shall we go in ahead? Yeah. Let's go kick the shit out of these little bastards. You ready for a fight, little guy? Come on, little guy. We're gonna kick the shit out of some dudes. Because you're so cute. You're so cute with your little light preserver. Alright, biatches. Follow me, Warren. Should be over this way. Okay. I've located the survivor. Let us ensure his continued survival. Are you alright? I'll live, I think. The others became separated. His wounds are not too serious. Come, Warren, we mustn't tarry. Not too serious, you say? That sounds suspicious. These eggies. I've never seen their like. Oh, yes, how you doing? Wait, why am I doing that? Beep. Beep. I'm getting hurt. Go get him. Thank you. Sephiroth Bina. Ow, thank you. Got him. And got him. That's definitely a very clean battle, but I survived it. Another survivor located. These wounds appear grievous. We must treat these at once. Prin, can you, apply pressure? We were completely overmatched. The captain, he drew them away. We should tend to the injured. Go with haste, master. Okay. Works for me. Ow, biatches! I'll come to kill you. Hope you don't mind. That wasn't close enough. Doopy doop doop doopy doo. Gonna kick your ass 'cause you all suck. Thank you. Oh. Boop. He did. I'm coming to the rescue! Yoink! Off-center summoner? It's just so off-center. I love it. You got a trance? I got a trance too, Biouch. Mine's better than yours. Oops, didn't get there in time. Ow. He's worse than the Asians. No, don't you don't know. What do you mean by the power of Bahamut? You don't do no power of Bahamut. Oh, I got it. There we go. I could use a little healing there. That's right. I really can't do much healing to myself. Kind of forgot about that. Ah, crap. He's got backup. Stop it! Gotcha! Got 'em all. Gotta kill them all, stupid bitches. I'd prefer if you didn't do that to Tanya. Beep. Odin's loose. Huh. I just wait. This location is not ideal. Well, poor baby. Oh, too bad for you.
Skippy-doo. Yay! We done did it. We kicked his ass.
Barely. Off-center summoner. What does that even mean? Anomalous potential confirmed. Commencing scan. Aye. Latent ethereal capacity. Immeasurable. Standard parameters exceeded. Reinitializing system. Hello there. How you doing?
What? He wants to go another round.
Master Sorry! How have you come to be here? Master... Surely you do not mean that sorry? Ah, Principia. They have woken you. This should suffice. What did you do to Prin? The construct is unharmed. I simply added another layer of security. Do not disappoint me, Summoner. I'll be waiting. Okay. How odd. The way he vanished was almost as if...
Those teeth! What was that all about? Bruh! We'll discuss this back in Ulda after we've seen to the wounded.
Yeah, he sort of disappeared, you know, like when one dismisses a summon. You know, like this.
That looked rather familiar, didn't it?
You arrived in the nick of time, Warren. Thanks to you, my soldiers survived with that ambush, and they'll be fit for duty again after a bit of rest. Aye, you have our gratitude. If you hadn't plunged into the fray like that, they most certainly would have perished.
You said the bastard was Master Sorry, didn't you? A summoner of ancient Allag. Did the mages have some way of coming back to life?
Alright, Lieutenant. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Well, he was wielding summoning magics unlike all we've ever seen before. Maybe Prin has some idea? I'll be sure to ask. Come, Warren. Let us return to Gridania.
Oh, okay.
And you all must do 1,000 push-ups to make up for your lack of, you know, winnage. All your losage, 1,000 push-ups. It's...
Oh God, the circle gets bigger and bigger!
Someone's trying to play Saria's song. I'm up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Someone is stalking Tyro. Oh, they don't know the evil web in which they weave. I'm playing a Zelda game. Which game is that, Nick? Which Zelda you playing? You playing one of the good ones, or you playing one of the bad ones? Okay, just an okay one. I mean, well, a game that's Zelda in name only. What was that? What was meant to be Warren's final trial was certainly testing, to say the least. Tell me, Prin, what makes you so sure that that was Master Sari?
Based upon the evidence at hand, there can be no doubt. The vocal and ethereal signatures were identical to those exhibited by my creator.
I didn't say it was bad, it's not really a Zelda game.
The only aspects that gives me pause is his behavior. Master Sari was never one to offer harm to others with such callous indifference.
I would say there was a logic inconsistency to consider here, Prin. Your creator supposedly died several thousand years ago.
There is one other possibility. The greatest minds of Alleg unlocked a science known as cloning, by which they could artificially create a replicant of a living being. Seal Rock is, after all, a construction of the Allegan Empire. Assuming the individual you battled was indeed a clone of Master Sari, then my senses would recognize no appreciable difference.
An exact copy of the original person. It would explain much, but the very thought of it is horrifying.
Well, obviously, Yamitra, you weren't there during the Crystal Tower raid event.
Oh, and did he not tamper with his And did he not tamper with your enchantments? Are you truly unharmed?
My faculties are undimmed, but the wisdom I was to impart to Master has been sealed behind an arcane lock. I can do nothing. Only my creator holds the key.
No secrets are lost to us. If only Warren had been able to attempt that third challenge.
Attempt? Master has already passed it. Allow me to explain. The third challenge is a test of the summoner's nature. Thus does the trial require the presence of companions and a realistic threat. Master Sari's ambush did, of course, bring an unexpected dimension to those proceedings. Yet Master leapt to the aid of his fellow summoners without hesitation, and braved considerable danger to see that they were safely rescued. Selfless acts that more than qualify Master as a worthy successor.
I had wondered why power and skill were not sufficient. Sari wished to see his teachings passed on to summoners of noble heart.
Correct. He could not He could not countenance the idea that such knowledge might be put to evil ends. Now you understand why his display of violence so confused me.
Aye, and all the more reason to suspect an impostor. But whatever this man's identity may be, we will track him down and make him remove that seal. Your purpose is too important.
And I will assist you in any way I can. The Master Sari that made me would not stand to see his memories profaned with such wickedness.
Well said, Prin. For an enchanted stack of ink and parchment, you have an impressively developed moral compass.
I possess neither morals nor a compass. I merely follow my inspelled directions to guide unworthy summoners. If I give the impression of such characteristics, then mayhap I have overstepped my bounds as a familiar?
No, you're fine, Prin. Forget I mentioned it. I will see if I can unearth more detailed records of Master Sari. Mayhap the story of his later life will aid us in unraveling the present mystery. Yay! I done did good. Level 68. I searched through the usual histories, but found scant mention of Sari. Because as Prince has said, records of his existence have all but been expunged. And since my own knowledge is limited to the day I was stored away... Oh, I'm sorry, it's Principia.
And since my own knowledge is limited to the day I was stored away, I must rely on those lost Alleg records that escaped the purge.
My colleague, Rambros, may be able to help us there. Hardly a day goes past that when his team does not lift some forgotten treasure from the ruins in Mordona. Shall we pay him a visit? Okay. I can do's. Go off to Saint Coinakes. Hey, Typhon! You and your butt face. Typhon has a butt face. It's a face. That's a butt. Hello? Rambros!
Demetra has informed me of your search, and I shall be certain to contact you should our discoveries include any mention of this sorry. There may, however, be a swifter way to acquire the information you seek. I know a certain merchant who collects undeciphered tombstones with even greater zeal than the sons of St. Koinig.
Ah, you speak of Rowena. Yes, Nick. Yes.
Aye, we have formed something of a symbiotic relationship with her consortium. In return for financing our excavations, we provide Rowena with a selection of our finds. I'm sure you would find her amiable to a request for assistance. After all, you would merely need to borrow her tombstones for a time, yes? Here, I've penned a letter for my professional reassurance that her stock will be returned, none the worse for wear.
Don't make that promise on my behalf. I break stuff. It's what I do. It's kind of fun that way. Sparklebird! Hello, Sparklebird. You're sparkly and purple. Sparkle Purple Bird. And that's just fun to say. Sparkle Purple Bird. Hehe. Whoop. Hi, Rowena. How you been? Hi, what can I do for you? So, you've the backing of old Rambros, huh? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to lend you some of my tombstones. In fact, I'll do you one better and let you borrow the transcripts, courtesy of the scribes at the ironworks. As books, they're a damn sight heavier, but you don't need fancy machines when it's all penned down in ink and parchment. Give me a summary of the contents when you're finished, and I'll consider that as payment. Collectors will part with more coin if they know what they're getting, and my time's too precious to waste on reading ancient history. Press down on Focus 48. It shall be ready in 6 hours. Sounds about right. Consider it a deal, Rowena, and thank you. Well, Warren, shall we get to work? Yes. I haven't checked you in a while. You ever get anything new? Nope, all the same stuff. Okay, she's just sitting there on their chocobo. Yay, Yellowbird! Now that was a short trip. Fancy that. I've barely begun skimming the very first volume, and there are already some promising passages. Let us wait print and share our findings, shall we? Ah, Rambros! Have you come to check on our progress? This charming tome is Principia, a sentient familiar of ancient Allag.
A pleasure to meet you, Master Rambros. Pray, call me Prin if you prefer. Thank you, Prin. And might I say what a privilege it is to meet such a rare and clever construct.
Clever? Well, yes, apparently Prin was written in that way. In fact, we were just hoping to hear an opinion on a new snippet of information I've uncovered. We'll be able to see my floofy kitty butt walking by. It was an order listed in a record of Imperial military communications, commanding that, quote, the fruits of Master Summoner's research be seized, end quote. It appears that the army had more than a passing interest in Sari's experiments.
What exactly was the purpose of this research?
Master Sari toiled to wed summoning magics with an etherochemical technology. For example, he experimented with replacing grimoires with mechanical mediums, and sought to manifest Eggy as of greater authenticity by utilizing high-speed computations.
Simply put, he turns to machines to enhance traditional summoning methods. Is that the gist of it?
Correct. But Master Sari was never one to abuse the success of his experiments, no matter how they magnified his power. He would not place his trust in machines. Their inherently complex nature was too prone to error, he said. The dates on these communications indicate the time in the latter half of Sari's life. Is it possible something could have occurred between crafting you and the execution of this order that may have greatly altered the summoner's outlook? There was, of course, the violent wave of anti-summoner sentiment that swept through Alag. He claimed the lives of many of Master Sari's disciples. Following their deaths, he began spending much of his time cloistered within his laboratory.
Such an incident could certainly be responsible for changing a man. And Principia, you were unaware of subsequent events once you fell into slumber, yes?
From what we've learned so far, it is safe to say that the foe we encountered is related to Sari's research in some way. And there are likely more clues buried in these records. I shall speak with Captain Wolf and ask to borrow the sharp minds of his summoner squad. It is a rather intimidating pilot to tackle on our own.
Well, seeing as you have the transcripts, there's no need to travel far. You're welcome to make use of my tent and reference materials on Alec found therein.
That would be an enormous help, thank you! Let's haul these books to the dig site, shall we?
It's like, nope! You hauled music.
Wait, hey! I'm not hauling them for you. Get your asses back here and get those books. So just walk off as if I would just, like, willingly just grab them? What the hell? Douches. I mean, I'm not really helping you move them if I'm just moving them myself. Good. Oh, there they are. Our summoner colleagues arrived with the swiftness after I relayed to them our request. It is well to see them recovered from their injuries. With everyone pitching in, we stand a good chance of finding something useful. Like the power to summon Bahamut? Ah, here's the bucket I was looking for. This is a record of when the military finally caught up with Sari. It says here the summoner was found dead, killed by someone else, it seems. And we have proper proof of the original Sari's demise in the Third Astral Era. Now there remains a question of who or what attacked us in this age. Their scrawny arms can't lift those heavy books. Oops, shit, passed up what she said. Aye, it goes on to describe how the Imperial Army took over Sari's research, lauding his experiments as, quote, exceptionally dangerous but ripe with potential applications, end quote. They shifted operations to an artificial island soon after and began practical testing. One cataclysmic accident later, though, and that was the end of that. This artificial island must be a reference to Seal Rock, this very site of our encounter with the present-day Sari. During the battle, my creator Simulacrum exhibited the ability to summon multiple Eggies simultaneously, as well as manifest highly authentic facsimiles of flesh and blood entities. Basis for every one of these unorthodox techniques can be tracked back to Master Sari's research into machine-enhanced summoning. I say we have enough evidence to support the working theory, then, namely that the Alien military was using a clone of the deceased Sari to perform hazardous experiments, tests which explored the feasibility of aerochemically bolstered summoning magics. And when we landed on Seal Rock, we must have somehow awoken the remnants of those experiments. So it was your fault. Shame on you three. Shame. Now we have solved the mystery of who our attacker was. And now I would know the place where he fled. To where he fled. What refuge exists for such a being? From what I can gather, the results of Sari's work here bundled off to some secret laboratory called the Aerochemical Research Facility. Uh-oh. We've been there twice. You know of this place, sir. Is it far? We need a tiny bag and let the books dance in the air. Shrieking the books and shoving them in a tiny bag like a professional wizard. Oh, this law. If that's where they were keeping Sari's research, it's possible the clone may have headed there. Our squad will fly back to Seal Rock and make further investigations. The relics of the past may hold some hints we haven't yet considered. An excellent idea, thank you. We shall return to Redania for the time being. Yay! We do thing. Bye! Have a beautiful time! In a place where you almost died last time. Only this time without any backup coming your way. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of like dumb to me. But okay. Because the enemy could still be around. You don't know. But okay. You do you, I guess. Oh, Lord. Well, the sitting circle's broken up. But, this part over here is still going. Tristan, thank you so much for the continued support, my man. The sitting circle went home. I want to summon a big Durgan and make it do mega flare all on the enemy's face. Yeah. One more quest, I think, and then I get to summon Bahamut, because Bahamut is Bahamut, and Bahamut will make shit die. Hi! I've received an update from Captain Wolf regarding their investigations on Seal Rock. It would seem that certain of the Allegan relics have shown signs of recent activation. The mechanisms were too heavily damaged to offer more in the way of useful information, however. I feel we must brave this Azazla facility and search for Sari ourselves. Is that what he was hoping for when he said, "I will be waiting"?
It is possible. I do not think the detail important at the time, but the lock engaged by Master Sari's simulacrum was not of the strictest tier. Rather, the seal is one which fades upon the sealer's demise.
Then he was goading us into finding and defeating him? Another challenge? Or is it simply a trap? I am not too fond of rushing into the unknown. Gird yourself for the worst, Warren, and I will learn the present circumstances of the research facility.
I already know where it is. We've been there. Here we go.
Yay!
Enhanced. Here's Dreadworm Ether upon the end of Dreadworm Trance.
I've learned all there is to learn about the research facility. The time has come to make our move. From what my sister and her colleagues have told me, the laboratories are housed in an extremely dangerous quadrant of Azazla. We'll not want to wander around inviting trouble, but rather plot the swiftest and safest route to our destination. There should be a terminal somewhere that will allow us to pinpoint the section where Sari's research is being stored. Once we arrive in Azazla, finding such a terminal will be our highest priority. I've informed Captain Wolf of our forthcoming expedition. He insisted that he and his summoner squad provide us with support. Let's make ready and meet with them at Helix.
Helix. Okay. Where you at? Wait, that's not you. That's you. Yeah, there you are.
Found him! Hello! I finded you. Azazla is even more fantastical than I'd imagined. But we mustn't let ourselves be distracted by the scenery. We should fan out and search for a control panel of some description.
And we can use that to plan the simplest route to our objective, yes?
Aye, that we plunge ahead, swift and sure, and bring an end to the bastard clone. That is my intention. It is important to note, however, that we have yet to determine if our enemy is truly a clone or not. Even an artificial copy would appear as a living, breathing being. The man you fought on Seal Rock seemed almost otherworldly.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Yamitra. No matter what he is, we need to slay him to lift Prince Seal. The job remains the same.
True enough. Then we should first focus on finding that terminal. Warren, if you would, pray search for around the base of the Warring Triad statues.
Keep your guard up. Sorry knows we're coming. He may have prepared a welcome.
Okay. I can does. The Warring Triad statues. I remember when they used to be pristine and not broken. Now that I've destroyed the Warring Triad, they are all busted and shitty. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. My nose is all dry. Look at him. Look at the Warring Triad. They used to be proud. Proud! Now they're all covered in moss and broken. Look at you. Look at you! When we beat 5 vs 6, the statues are all busted up. Yep. Hello there. Well, hello there! Check him out, come here! Quick! Wait, why am I doing that? Whoop. Boop. Got him! I predicted you would be the first to find me. A lesser summoner would have been slain. I honestly don't know, Blackfoot. Warren! Sorry, it's Clone! It's here! Clone? Ah, you seek to explain my existence. An understandable theory, but I am far more than one of those clumsy creations. You had best abandon this flawed perception, lest it lead you down the path to failure. I shall await you inside. Wait, I shall wait you inside, potential. You will pass my test, your true final challenge, or you will die never knowing what I truly am. Well, then I'm not going to die then.
Those teeth, he's gone again.
Ew, no, don't lick my nose. That's gross. Did you see that, Warren? The way he vanished. It is akin to the dismissal of a summoned entity. Called it! I called it. It's like they're saying he's some sort of Eggy. One what's wet inside his face. How can he look so solid and, well, alive? With the aid of a computational machine, it would be theoretically possible to reconstruct Ether in a near-perfect replica of Sari's corporeal form. He was summoned using a machine! Correct. Sari's research developed mechanical substitutes for grimoires. In fact, the lieutenant is standing right in front of one. Quick! Smash it! This thing, it looks a bit more... It looks a bit like the... I'm sorry. It looks a bit like them Tomless of Sea Rock. Only that it was much bigger. Gosh, can the bugger pop up anywhere that there's one of these devices? Aye. I think we can now safely assume that this Sari is a product of enhanced summoning magic. But our answers leave us with yet another question. If Sari is the Eggy, then who is the summoner? Even if the grimoire is replaced by a machine, there must still exist the one who commands it. Got to find the master then. If we don't squash the summoner, the bastard will just bring his Sari Eggy back again and again and again. Whoever the bastard may be, he or she must be concealed somewhere nearby. An entity will always be summoned within a certain distance of the summoner. Even machinist-enhanced techniques cannot circumvent this basic principle. That our antagonist chose not to make an appearance on Steel Rock suggests a reluctance to expose oneself to direct harm. In this location, however, with so many computational devices near to hand, I expect the foe's odds will be significantly bolstered.
So the Eggy will be even stronger than last time. All the more reason to take down the summoner quickly before we're swamped by ethereal horrors.
Well, I've brought a little device that should help. An ethrometer I borrowed from my sister, Stola. If I can detect the right currents, it should lead us straight to our hidden enemy.
Excellent, Ymitra. That may make all the difference. Right. Let's be about this, then. Summoner squad, take the van and clear the way forward.
The van? Is it a minivan or a conversion van? Aye, we've been waiting for a chance to prove ourselves. You just focus on fighting the summoner, and we'll swim beside the dregs. Oh, BKB.
Alright, here we go. Ready for round 2, Warren? The terminal has provided us with a direct route to the research storage chamber. We're going to rip through this facility and take Sari's clone apart.
If the ethereal entity, Captain Wolf, it's an ethereal entity, Captain Wolf, not a clone. And I must point out that your true objective is the summoner rather than the servant.
Right, I knew that. As we planned then. Summoner squad, front and center. Carve Warren a path through.
Aye, Captain!
Ymitra, you're in charge of finding whoever's pulling this imposter Sari's strings. Let's go.
Oh, Kobe. Behold, I am an angel. Wonderful. You've done well to make it this far.
The summoner has to be around here somewhere. Ymitra, use your gadget. I'll buy you some time.
He looks very grizzled.
We came here to remove the seal you put on Principia. Do as we ask, and this can all end peacefully.
I'm sorry, Captain. I'm afraid I can't do that. To do so would be contrary to the purpose for which I was created. Surely by now you have come to realize my true nature. You are an Eggy in the form of my creator, an existence made possible through a fusion of summoning magic and aetherochemical technology. But while Master Sari was the last of the great summoners of Alag, you are not more than an elaborate imitation, and you are no match for the summoner who now stands before you. Very good, but your conjecture has missed the mark. What I am is a defense mechanism that is capable of self-enhancement in order to combat ever greater threats. Shall I phrase this in simple terms? In the event that I encounter a presence with greater potential than Sari, I am compelled to harness that potential through main force, and compose its ether into a new guardian entity.
Oops. You mean to kill Warren and make an Eggy of the Warrior of Light?
Have we reached an understanding? A peaceful conclusion to this encounter was never forthcoming. His reasoning is broken down. Your deeds have saved countless lives and will continue to do so. How can one justify killing you, Master, when you embody the very principles for which summoning magic was invented?
Ymitra, any luck finding the summoner?
Just finished tracing the threads. The camouflage is impressive, but I'm still shocked that we missed something of that size. Our true enemy is up there!
Hey, not fair! I was invisible!
How observant of you. You have uncovered Master Summoner Sari's greatest masterpiece, an artificial sentient evocation matrix. The complexity of my design simply cannot be compared to the primitive principles used in Principia's construction. Uh-oh. I like yellow one. Yellow one's best one. Your defeat is inevitable. Yellow one's best one. I'm totally unbiased in that opinion, though.
Tough talk for an aging machine whose logic channels have obviously rusted with disuse. Master, might you and your companions dispose of this unsightly and unseemly amalgamation of refuse?
Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, let's take out the red one first, because fuck red. Yeah, we'll take out the white one, because it's, again, not as cool as yellow. And then you go bye-bye. Boop. There we go. Eat it, bitch. Don't you summon more. You stop that shit this instant. Damn it. Oh, now he summoned 6. Great. Ow. Hey! Stop that! Ow! Enough with the bios! Goddamn! Beep. Oh, they're too far apart. Ah, crap. Got him! Jesus, he's too fast at summoning. Woo. FX 1975. Ah, crap. He's gonna pull that crap, is he? Alright, fine. Pull that crap. Stop summoning! It can only hurt you when you don't have anything summoned. Well, hello, FX 1979. How are you doing? I'm gonna kill you. Beep. Exterminate! Exterminate! Ooh. Gelling mass? Oh wow, you summoned a bunch of them. Ah, get away! Oh, it's dead! We did it, Warren! We won!
I never doubted you, Master.
Yay! He never doubted me. May I suggest we now exit this unpleasant place? Sure, why not? Sounds like fun. A stunning victory, Warren! We've won the day! But Captain Wolf wished to stay behind and conduct a thorough search. I told him it was still too dangerous to wander around alone, but... But the captain is a stubborn man. Not to worry, though. If aught should happen, we'll soon charge off to fight at his side. Captain Wolf will call if he needs us, We should be celebrating here! Does this not mean Prince Seal is now broken? Master success is indeed something to be celebrated. I was not crafted to experience emotion, but I do feel a certain rustle of satisfaction in my pages. Once you've mastered them high and mighty techniques, you'll be... Whoa, shit. You'll be stronger than ever. Well, I think I'd rather learn by your example anyway. I started from musty scrolls written by some long-dead elegant summoner. It is in the hopes of achieving just such an outcome that I awoke from my slumber. Quote, the art of summoning is for the living, end quote, as my creator was once fond of declaring.
Warren, Prin, let us say our farewells for the moment. Thank you for your aid, everyone. We could not have done it without you.
It just snuck up on me. I didn't even feel that one coming. I was just sitting here doing my thing, talking. It was like, whoa, what the hell? I'm rude, I know, but still, I just came out of freaking nowhere. Doop doopity doop 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 doopity 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 doop. Where are we going? You're Johnny again. Okay. Oh, you're not now. Oh, fuck me. We love you. Still, it surprised me. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm just, like I said, I was just sitting here doing it. Oh, God! Ah! Ow! 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 And that is the problem with people. You know, I mean, look, I get why they added that ability for bards, because, you know, they're bards. But, ow! Yeah. And think of how I feel. I turned it down for you guys. Yeah, I have it a full blast on my end. Welcome back, Warren. You were only meant to face 3 challenges, and we ended up chasing your prize into the heavens themselves. An unexpected development which you handled with exceptional grace, Master. And now, at long last, I can finally bequeath to you the highest secrets of summoning. Pray, step forward. Yay! What a momentous occasion! The wisdom of the last of Alec's master summoners is yours. Ere you depart to explore your newfound powers, however, Captain Wolf has a report for us. It should explain much of what occurred on Azazla.
Aye, well, I wanted to be sure that machine was truly undone, and after poking around inside it, I discovered a number of soul crystals. According to Principia, they belong to Sari's disciples.
The captain also unearthed a tombstone containing undoctored records of that age. It would seem that following the murder of his students, Sari became increasingly bitter. He began to doubt that the future could be safely entrusted to the capricious whims of mortals. Instead, he explored other methods by which new generations might be safeguarded from the threat of primals, and committed himself to aerochemical research.
As you may have surmised, the evocation matrix was the end result of Master Sari's toil. Drawing on his embedded soul crystals and unrivaled computational power, this terrible invention was capable of manifesting a veritable host of ethereal avatars. Once he was satisfied with his work, Sari commanded the machine to act as civilization's mightiest guardian, and then he killed himself. His ethereal essence was absorbed, and a formidable eggy was added to his invention's arsenal. So now you know the truth of it.
The price to pay to ensure that the art of summoning survived until the morrow. After failing to protect his disciples, I wonder if he meant to preserve their soul crystals in their stead.
Even if that were his intention, he chose the wrong way to achieve it.
Prin here is the embodiment of the
hopeful ideals of Sari's younger self. The murderous machine of his latter years is the product of frustration and anger and grief.
Ah, but what shall we do with the crystals? We cannot risk them falling into the hands of another villain like Tristan.
Yeah, like Tristan.
If you wish, I could swallow the crystals and hold them safe until another era has need of them. My enchantments would ensure that they pass only into the hands of the worthy.
Swallow? You mean to eat them?
Fear not, Captain. I have no digestive tract of which to speak, and now that I have instructed Master in the wisdom of Alec, this task shall be the last I perform ere I return to slumber. Wait, so this is farewell? Correct. Or mayhap more appropriately, good night. As a familiar, I was not enspelled to experience loneliness. I was, however, written with the knowledge that it is best to draw out a parting of ways. Wait, it is not. It is best not to draw out a parting of ways with needless sentimentality.
No tears for you then, eh, Prin?
Summoning magic was created to combat the threat of the primals. The ideal world in which one... The ideal world is one in which I need never again awaken. Wield the art well, master.
I'll think about it. But, whoa! That was fast. You must have been really tired.
Off to dreamland, just like that. I suppose Prin's purpose is served, and that's the same as happiness to a familiar.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!
Speaking of serving one's purpose, I think it's time I took my leave.
Aye. The tasks of the morrow beckon to us all. Let us do what we may, so that Prin might rest peacefully for many years to come. It's a temporary summon, Tyro. You'll see. I've been dying to use this. You have conquered the Principious challenges. This includes the summoner quest of Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. That stuff. And that. And that. Trance gauge explained! The trance gauge indicates the time remaining on Dreadworm trance. Once Dreadworm trance has ended, the gauge changes to indicate you have accumulated Dreadworm ether. Dreadworm ether allows the summoning of Demi-Bahamut. The gauge will indicate the time remaining until it returns. Now, I need to figure out exactly how it does. I need to find me some dummies, some combat dummies. I'll go to the same ones I always go to. Ooh, that's right. He's also got a new outfit to look at too. The Channeler's attire. I must see it. I must know it. All right. I will play around with that in a minute. Well, I've already teleported here. I'll just use the ones that are here. I just want to see it. Alright. I combat you! I'm now in combat. Group. So it doesn't immediately go into... Okay, how do I need to learn. I need to learn. Okay, how do I do this? Summons Demi-Bahamut by side. Each time you cast a spell on an enemy, Demi-Bahamut will execute one. Kill unless he's already summoned. Currently, the battlefield what Demi-Bahamut is present. Okay. So it's a different color right now. There it is. And Bahamut! Yay! Go, Bahamut, do your thing! Oh, he goes away too quickly. Aww. Get your big Bahamut ass back here. I want to see you again. So I gotta do this, and I gotta wait for Dreadworm Trance to boil down, and then once it boils down to 0, some Bahamut didn't come back. I'm gonna take some practice. I'm gonna have to learn it as I go along. Curiousness and curiousness. Little trance. I'll do Death Flare again. Okay, then it comes back. Okay. I should be able to get... Okay. Yeah, I should be able to get a second Enkindle. There it goes. Blah! Akmorns. Okay. Alright. Neat. Question remains, does it always have to be... So it's every 2 Dreadworm trances, but the second one he will show up. Actually, I want to try something else while we're here. I want to pull him out again. I'm curious about something. So this transforms it, and then once it end it. Yeah, then it changes shape. Now it's got the blue and gold on it. Then once that timer runs down again, I should be able to do it again. I'm experimenting. I'm trying to figure things out. Okay, here it is a cycle again. Summon Bahamut. Okay, so I cannot use Death Flare while Bahamut is summoned, unless I have enough time to get 2 Akmorns out before we're done. Okay. Alright. Seems reasonable enough. I can deal with that. Oh, I'm still in combat, technically, I guess. Yeah. The hell's attacking me? Alright, now, I do want to see... Oh yeah, I gotta go back to Gridun, quick. Huh. Neat. I wonder if there's a way... I wonder if there's like something like, as you level up, that increases the time Bahamut stays. Now I have further questions, and I can't wait to find them out as we level up Summoner even more. Can't wait to find out, you know, how Phoenix works. That's what that's another one I'm excited to see. Now we have Bahamut, I can't wait to see Phoenix. Do 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 do. Guess have to be done by now. Yep. We got some level ups. Yay! Y'all are awesome. I love all y'all. I still love the fact that your name is so fine. I don't know why I love it, but I do. Got them all in my old Ironworks gears. I still like you the best because you're a lancer. That makes you awesomer than all the rest. Because they're mighty fine. Oh, hold on. Do I have another one? I do. I have more. Actually, more than one. All right. Let's see. I can do it from here. Let me read that again, actually. Okay, the trance gauge indicates the time remaining on Dreadworm Trance. Once Dreadworm Trance has ended, the gauge changes to indicate you have accumulated Dreadworm Ether. Dreadworm Ether allows you to summon the Demi-Muhammad. The gauge will indicate the time remaining into it. Okay, so yeah, it's every 2 uses of the Dreadworm Trance summons Bahamut. Okay. Wait, really? I must have already done it and forgot. Not bad. So it's like Dreadworm Chance is a 1 minute cooldown, right? It lasts for 16 seconds. 55-second cooldown. Okay, so every 2 minutes, give or take, you get Bahamut for 15 seconds. Or no, for 20 seconds. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Antiquated Lemageddon. Let's see. It's all going to be antiquated crap. Antiquated Chandler's Horn. Antiquated Chandler's Vest. Chandler's Armlets. Antiquated Chandler's Half Slops. And Chandler's Boots. Oh, damn it. I always do that. There's my old set. Antiquated stuff. Another one. Channeling. Oh, it's all going to be that stuff that what's-his-face was just wearing, wasn't it? Yeah, more or less. Yep. There we go. Yes, Blackfoot. Yes, you can. Not bad. Yeah, I could live with that. Looks neat to me. Yep, still has the horn. Ooh, can I see? Well, let me show the dyed version. No, it won't let me do that from here. Let's do it. There we go. Oh, gonna put the helmet back on. There we go. Ooh, I like the way that opens. Huh. That's neat. What is unique text in it too? I like that. Awesome sauce. Yes and no. You can use any that you set as a glamour plate. You know, the 15 glamour plates anytime you want. But if you want to go and use any of that aren't part of a glamour plate, you got to go back to the glamour dresser, I believe. All right. Still haven't gotten around to doing the Scholar's Gear yet, or Scholar's Quest yet. So I have 20 levels worth of Scholar's Quest to do, you know, after this. But I don't have the time, unfortunately. Looks like next week will be all scholar all the time. I'll have to really figure out how that class works. Because as of right now, I really don't. Man, I can't dye it? Why? Oh, it's because I have to actually dye the glamored gear, which I don't have access to here. Because we still can't put fucking glamour chests in our fucking apartments and houses yet for some reason. Or glamour dressers. Hey, Blackfoot. Blackfoot came to gate crap. What the heck do you have on? What is this? Shark Sucker class insubmersible. Oh, that's a cute little thing. Ha! I've never seen that minion before. Look at him. He's like a pimp crafter over here. Mr. I've maxed out all the crafting and gathering classes. Got it from a voyage. Neat. We're getting deep into the sea. Are we under the sea? Ah. Look at that level 80 miner. He thinks I'm special because he's level 80. Level 80 white mage. Oh, look at him. He thinks I'm special because he's level 80 white mage. I'm a level 80 white mage too. See? No, I'm level 80 white mage too. Ha. But I'm actually wearing white, so therefore, haha, I'm better. I got a bow too. I just get. Where is it? Around here somewhere. I shall give you a cheer. And I can still congratulate you. Because you're wearing white and I'm... Yes! That's what I'm saying. But no. But yes, no. Maybe. Let's see. Like I said, I still have to figure out how this damn class works. Yeah. One day I'll figure out how this healing class works. I mean, I don't necessarily have to. I mean, I'm only doing the summoning class for summoning. But it's an added benefit that it also updates this. Yes, you do. I have a veil covering one eye on this one. I don't know why, but it does. A lot more fight knowledge in general. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Huh. You got a little ferret. You're a ferret and you're cute. I miss my ferret. I miss that little guy. Oh, that's adorable. Still, Castaway Chocobo Chick is the most adorable ever. Look at that weak dance. Look at that weak dance. Wait, no, where is it? There we go. There's a proper dance. There's a proper dance. See, I dance proper like. All right, well, I do gotta get going. I gotta. We're having fun. We're being silly, but I do gotta get going. In my cluttered mess of an apartment. Also, yes, getting all the shared fates. Like, remember, I got all them shared fates, all but completed, right? Some of the, and I got the dancer barding for it. I also got that box. Yes. By completing all 6 areas, I was able to get that box. And this milk carton. That's right. That's what they give you for, or that you can buy by getting all 6 of those. And this cell phone. Yes. Dancer barding for your chocobo, a box, a carton of milk, and a cell phone. A broken cell phone at that. It doesn't do nothing. Alright, it's that time. Oh, he's mighty tired. Oh, Lord. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, papayas, oh, litarus, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, litarus. You can play Fruit Ninja. No, I'm afraid not. Alright, well, I gotta get going. It's the end of the live stream, which, of course, you know what that means. Plug time. First and foremost, I do want to remind y'all, Extra Life is coming up. God, we're almost in October now, so we're just a little over a month's time. A teensy bit over a month's time before Extra Life. Oh, Lord. There's still 1 slot left if you'd like to be if you'd like to do a donor decision, figure out a game that I'll play for 2 hours on your recommendation. And, you know, all proceeds go towards the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of Pittsburgh, which is the one I'll be playing for. And, of course, I am still also working with Furs for Life, which also has their own goals. And they always do raffles every year. Every year they always do raffles. So every donation that goes through me also gets you on their raffles, whatever it may happen to be this year. I don't know if they've settled on it yet, which I haven't actually looked. I'll have to go double check that, actually. But, you know, give it a look. And, you know, hey, if you don't have any money to put towards it, at least, you know, take the link. It's located below underneath a blue header that says Extra Life, in which, you know, take it, spread the word, let people know about it, you know, help grow the knowledge base so that more people can be aware of it. Other than that, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then please consider stopping over at my Patreon, patreon.com/FeatherHoof_gaming. Where for just a couple bucks a month, not only can you help support the channel, help it grow, help me get better equipment for the studio and whatnot, but you get something back in return, from exclusive access to a Discord chat, early access to videos, exclusive versions of videos, being a voice on multiplayer Saturdays. You know, give it a look if you have a chance. But if none of that entices you, you could, of course, instead subscribe to this channel right here on Twitch, which instead will give you the ability to kill ads, because let's face it, who doesn't love killing ads? And it gives you access to the emoticons that are being spammed by Tyro and Ellie and Liza and Blackfoot and Ellie and Tyro and Liza and Blackfoot. And Blackfoot. Ah, no pooping. Also remember, if you're an Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming subscriber, you can subscribe to one channel every 30 days for free. So why not make it this one? Costs you nothing extra, kicks a little bit back to the channel, and you still get access to the emoticons, so win-win. But, you know, if you have absolutely no money to spend, I get it. I understand. Money can be tight. I get that. But you can still support the channel for free. Absolutely nothing. First off, by sharing it. Letting people know the channel's here, letting them know what we do, you know, help grow the community. Because the bigger the community, the more we can do with more people. And feedback. Feedback and constructive criticism helps out immensely. Keeps your channel growing, keeps it moving forward. More importantly, keeps it from moving backwards. And you can do so when this episode shows up on YouTube later, where in the comment section below, you can let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, things you'd like to see more of, less of, or just other games you'd like to see played on the channel. And that is my shtick. That is my spiel. We'll be back tomorrow, I think. I just gotta figure out what we're gonna do for tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I do have that now, but I don't really know how to play it. But, maybe. It might work as a, last-ditch effort if we have enough people. We'll see. I'll have to look at, I'll have to, research that a little bit and see how that one works. Oh, crap. But I gotta go. I need to go lie down before I fall down. And, so, Fall Guys is an option. That is also an option. I mean, it's sort of like lost internet favor since Among Us came out, but it still exists, and there's still people playing it. So, that might also work. But we'll find out. We'll work it out. In the meantime, y'all take care. Have yourselves a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep, whichever one you're heading towards. And I will see you all next time.